I know what it's like to be an overthinker. I've been through it. I literally had to train myself, reprogram my mind to not think as much.
If you really want to smoke, I got jump pay. And in the stands when I told her show you why you at, then we gon' hit it up and now you need some aspirin.
What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy JayMurks, and in today's video, I will tell y'all how to get rid of overthinking permanently. All right, so the first thing to overcoming overthinking is to realize what your overthinking is stemming from in the first place. You gotta figure out that root that's causing all this. If it's a girl, cut her off. If it's any type of person that's being toxic in your life that have you constantly thinking about your worth, cut it off. Literally anything that's you feel like affecting you and have you thinking more than feeling, you shouldn't be around it. Honestly, you should feel love. You should feel joy. You don't want to be overthinking, just fucking up your mood over something that's not worth it. So the first way of becoming a non-overthinker is to realize that a lot of the stuff that you overthink about is from things that you deal with in life, like people, jobs, just overall experiences. Once you slowly start to separate yourself from these things that's causing your overthinking, you will realize that you start to think less because you're not around that thing that was making you overthink. So yeah, realizing the root of all cause of that overthinking is the first way to get rid of it. The second thing is to stop caring. So if you sit and think about it, a lot of the reasons we overthink, like I said, it could be what we think somebody thinks of us, or what they might want us to do, or what the outcome might be of that if I do that or do this. And you just have to simply stop giving a fuck. Once you live life just peacefully and able to flow through the river and not, just roll with the boat, you will realize that there's no reason to be stressing about stuff. You won't be stressing because you have no fucks to give. So once you stop caring about what people think of you, about what's gonna be the outcome of something, you will stop overthinking. You would think less, and you would just start doing it because you don't care about what's gonna happen afterwards. You have to live in a moment, bro. Like, you can't be thinking about the future too much or the past too much, because honestly, it doesn't exist. The future doesn't exist yet. The past already happened. The only thing that exists in this present moment, like I just said, is the present moment. So stop caring about what's going to happen. Just stop caring in general. All right, so the third thing to stop overthinking is to be busy. If you just sitting around doing nothing, yeah, of course, the only thing you have to do is think. But if you outside doing this, working out, getting your money up, hanging with friends, living life, then you won't really be thinking too much because you will be too busy just living life. So yeah, just stop sitting around. Just stop choosing to overthink. You just gotta stop choosing to overthink. Like, once you see yourself overthinking, that's when you get up. Pop 10 push-ups, pop 15 push-ups. You overthink, read a book. You overthink, go run. Go run around the block or something. Just basically be busy. But yeah, though, you just gotta get out the house. You just gotta, me personally, I'm a homebody. I'm past that point of having to go outside to not be bored because I'm at peace with myself enough to just like have fun, just being in my body. But just distract yourself from what you would usually do. Like, just do something. Because if you, like I said, just sitting there, you leaving all this room for just thoughts to just flow throughout your mind, just flow like water, like, and you just want to turn that sink off and just stop the water at some point, because if you keep the water running, the sink is gonna overflow. Your brain is gonna overflow with thoughts, and that's when you become depressed and you start not wanting to live. So yeah, man, occupy yourself with something better than just thinking, and you will stop thinking over time. My wordplay a little nice right now. You feel me? All right, so another way to stop overthinking is to meditate. Now, a lot of people is starting to meditate, and it's a good thing, but it's still a select few, more than a select few, that doesn't meditate and don't know the benefits. Bro, meditating, you become better at manifesting. You become more at peace with yourself. You have less thoughts because you become mindfulness. So like, it's like you become to a point where you the master of your thoughts, and you realize that you are not your thoughts. So as you meditate, you will be better at keeping your mind clear. And meditation don't have to just be you sitting here. No, it can be yoga. If you feel relaxed and at peace while painting, that's a form of meditation. If you feel at peace while drawing, that's a form. If you feel at peace while dancing, that's a form. Anything that just gets you out of your mind and get your mind clear is meditation. It's probably one of the most important things to stop overthinking. The whole purpose is to become more mindfulness. So yeah, let's say if you've been meditating for 3 months straight, you was not going to be that same person for 3 months ago. You will have a whole different thought process. You will have a whole different perspective and point of view on everything. You will probably even be shocked that the old you was you. So yeah, if you want to stop overthinking, bro, meditation is the way to go. The next thing to get rid of overthinking is to watch what you consume. As humans, we often consume a lot, like especially in the modern day, we consume TV, TikTok, like social media, foods, junk food, like anything that you like entertains you, you're feeding into your brain. So you gotta watch what you consume, because you become what you consume. You are what you eat. You are who you're around. You are what you watch. So if you keep feeding yourself with all these negative, bad foods, with all this red 40 lake and citric acid, black mold that they use in chips, then how else do you expect? Like, do you expect to be clear, be at peace with yourself, and not be anxious all the time if you keep eating all this bullshit? You have to realize the world is really out to get us, bro. The world is out to get us. It's a lot of stuff that they put in what we consume. And that's why you gotta manage and limit what you consume, because you don't want to end up like an NPC. Watch what you consume. You start eating healthier, mindset gonna get better. And I'm not one of these people that's just gonna tell you to do this and do that, and I don't do it myself. All these things that I'm telling you, I've done for a little over 2 years now. The meditating, the not eating junk food, the fasting, the just stop giving a fuck. Like, I literally had to go through all these things that I'm telling you. So yeah, another thing you can do to get rid of overthinking is to write down all your thoughts on a piece of paper. When you write, it's just like something that it does to you. Like, it's just different than just speaking in your mind. It's just hit different when you write stuff out. Even with music, even with the 100 times they used to make you write in school when you got in trouble, like, it just hit different than having to say it 100 times or having to, you feel me? So write down all your thoughts on a piece of paper and write a solution for them. When you actually write these thoughts out on a piece of paper and you read it, you kind of get to look at it from a different perspective, because it's coming from you, but it's not directly coming from you through words. So it's like looking at it through a sheet of paper. You get to view it different, in my opinion. Like, yeah, but write down your thoughts and write down solutions for it, bro. Once you have solutions and all your thoughts on a piece of paper, you be like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can get rid of this, I can get rid of that. So after you write down all your thoughts, you'll be able to go over them one by one and be like, oh yeah, I can do this to improve that in my life, improve that aspect in my life, that one. And also write your negative thoughts, all the negative things. Yes, it might be hard. It might even be something that you don't want to do really, but just write your negative thoughts. And when you're done, rip the paper up. Rip the paper up, do that all again the next day. Do this for like 2 weeks. I like to say 25 days, make anything a habit. So do this for like 25 days and you start to notice big differences with all these things. Like, all these things that I'm telling you, do this for 25 days, it build up into a habit, and yes, you will be a fucking god. Like, literally, you will feel like God. Like, yes. Last but not least thing that we have that can cure your overthinking is to realize that nobody cares. There's 7 billion people in this world. You have to realize everybody got their own life. You just one little speck in this universe. Ain't nobody finna be sitting stopping their life for you. Like, that's why I say just live life, because at the end of the day, none of this shit matters. Like, it literally doesn't. Not the car that you bought back in 08, not the chain, the watch that you bought, not the games that you used to play, not the times that you used to laugh. Because when you die, you can't do any of that stuff. So yeah, it's not that deep. I know this might sound hurtful how I'm saying it, but it's true. Like, when nobody else say this to you, like, it's 7 million people in this world, bro. Somebody just died this second, I don't know about it. But yeah, man, those are the things you can do to get rid of overthinking. It's your boy, JayMurks. I hope y'all had a mirthful time. And yeah, I'll get back to y'all in the next one. Out.
Don't claim me that you know me, don't like you ain't no kidding me, don't gangbang, but I still turn you into my enemy.